Hey guys, this is Johnny Tech Review. Today I have a quick unboxing and review for you of this pencil from 53, and this is designed to use with the 53 Pencils app. I've been using that drawing app for a while, and yeah, I've been wanting to get this pencil, and I finally got a good price on it. So a lot of people show you the review of this product, but they never really show you what the package look like, and this is kind of the interesting take on the packaging. So as you can see here, it look pretty simple, and it's designed here to use with the app here, Paper by 53. And yeah, check out this little packaging. It's like a bunch of cardboard box. I'm trying to slide this out right here. There's the pencil right now. We can just lift it up like this. And this one is graphite. Feel pretty nice in hand. Leave that down. Let's see what else is in here. We have some accessory look like it, and it's covered in this little window. So here you can see, look like the replacement tip and also the replacement eraser, since it has an eraser end at the end here. And underneath we have a little small user menu. Pretty interesting concept here. Not much information here, just a little bit of information. Pretty interesting. And it's charged by USB, look like it. Take 90 minutes to charge. So here are the tips. Here we can pull this out. Underneath you have access to the USB port that you can charge the device with. So here's the pencil, as you can see, made out of graphite. Feel really nice in the hand. There's your 53 logo. And the tips are like little soft, kind of like foam slash paper. They feel pretty soft. When you stand here, you can feel underneath this little tip. Yeah, we have to use this and see how well it works. So in the process of trying to replace my aging HTC Flyer with the Active Stylus for note-taking, I move on to an iPad mini 4 because I mostly use it for media consumption and I do want to write some notes. So I would say 90% of the time I will be using it for media consumption, watching YouTube, surfing the net, etc. While the other 10% of the time I will be using it to take notes. So I've been hearing a lot of good news about this little stylus here from 53. This one is called the Pencil by 53 and it works with the Papers app from 53. I love the Paper app. For the longest time I had it and I bought the full version, which was like I think $9 with all the add-on. But if you buy this pen here, and you can actually get the complete app for free, I believe. I don't know if that was still an offer, but back in the day it was. So I read a lot of good review by this guy, and it turned out this is actually a pretty decent little utensil to use. But to me, it really only worked well if you are into drawing and creative thing. So for note-taking, I don't think this works as well because of the big giant tips. It's not very precise, and I'll demonstrate that to you right now. For example, right now I think I had a Bluetooth off. Let me make sure. Bluetooth is now off, and of course just with the Bluetooth off you can still use it as a normal stylus, so you can brown the screen. Everything works just fine, just like that, as you can see, and everything works fine. You can even draw on it, but you won't get any palm rejection or anything like that. So now what's interesting is you turn Bluetooth on, for example here, and I launch the 53 app. In the 53 app here, as you can see at the bottom, there's a little pencil icon here. You press and hold this down for a few seconds. There's no button on the stylus, so this is what you have to do. Bluetooth is on, now it's ready. So when it's ready, you can start drawing on it, for example. So you can start writing stuff. Change to a better color here, for example here. And look how responsive this is. It's actually quite good. So here we go. You see? It's actually very fast and very responsive. This is the iPad mini 4, so pretty fast iPad here. Let me try something with a little pen here, for example. You can see here. And sometimes you see, depending on the angle, sometimes you might miss it, but in general it works pretty well. The only thing is, for example, let me try to write my name, for example, right? It's hard to tell because the tip is so big that you don't know what you're writing until after it's finished. And sometimes, of course my handwriting is terrible, but you can kind of see how well this works. So I think for note-taking, this doesn't work as well. But I think for doing art and drawing stuff, I think it works really nice, especially with the painting brush here in Paper by 53. Another thing I want to point out quickly about this pencil is that it works with OneNote, which is my Grammarly app. For example, I have a fake note here. Maybe just go ahead and make a new one here, for example, new page. And with this here, you can actually click on the stylus here, and you can see here, Pencil by 53 is actually supported, and you can just do the same thing here. And it's connected, ready to go. And with this you actually get palm rejection, nothing down, as you can see, and it works quite well. But then again, I face the same problem where my stylus is too fat and I can't see my handwriting. So that's one problem I have with this. I think the response is really great, everything is great, and the pencil, and the eraser, everything works pretty well, and it's really, but of course I can't see it. Another cool thing I want to show you was in the 53 app. A few stylus on the market actually have this eraser part. This is actually pretty unique. So right now I'm in the paintbrush, for example. If you flip it over, you can use the eraser and kind of erase it, as you can see here. And yeah, it kind of just, for example, it will smear this because that was paint. Get the black color, dry something here, and if we try to erase, It actually erases pretty well, just like a pencil on a piece of paper, as you can see here. So you can see, very neat little device. This device here take 90 minutes to charge, and it plugs here into your USB port, and when it finishes you can use it for, you know, a while. They say up to like 30 days or something like that. So anyway, to me this is a pretty great tool for artists who like to draw and who like to doodle. Even for me it's kind of fun, but I'm really looking for a product that allow me to write precisely, and so I'm gonna try something else. I hope this short little unboxing and review kind of give you an idea of what this stylus is about. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.